Hi, everybody. Welcome to the first live stream for 2025. Thanks very much for joining in. It's a big year of bridge for me. I'm off to the World Championships in Denmark in August with the New Zealand team, and I've got some serious practice to do. One of the things I know myself, and I'm sure maybe you guys find the same thing, it's not just the technical things we've got to deal with bridge. It's also how do I say, the sort of the outside bridge things, the meta bridge things, like keeping focus and not playing too fast, not playing too slow, not letting the opponent's tempo affect us too much. So one of the things I want to do and practice and talk to you guys about during the year, to help me and to help you guys, is that to try and focus and play to a good tempo and play as well as we can. So maybe we're just beginners, or maybe we're world champions, but we've still got to play as close as we can to our potential level. And that's what I'm going to be trying to do. So let's get stuck in, and away we go. One spade. So here we just got to pass, of course. But I'm not just going to go bam, 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 past all the time. I'm going to try and play at a good tempo so I can focus and look at what's going on, which I hope you guys do as well. So one spade, one no trumps, three no trumps. Okay. And just taking time to soak it all in. Just don't play too quickly. Don't play too slow. Don't play too quick. So pass, pass, pass. And let's just review the auction. One spade, one no trump, three no trumps. So West has got between 6 and 9 points. East started with 7, 8, 9. That's Queen of Hearts there. Sometimes when that Queen is played immediately by the computer, that I forget to look at that that card that's already been played. So 6 points in the heart suit. Let's make sure we count them all. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 7 is 18 points in the East hand. West has got 6 to 9, and we've got 5. So East and West 24, 27 points between the two hands. I've got 5. All right, here we go. So we're following suit 6, Queen. Look at the Ace Jack of Spades sitting over the King, Queen, 10. So I want to hang on to those spades. North has led the 6 of Hearts. And let's just review 6, 2, 3, 6. So we don't know where the 5 and the 4 are. Those are going to be useful cards to watch out for. Spades are no good to me. There's the 4, and there's the 5. All right, so that tells us that North led the 6 and then played the 4. So the 6 was his 4th highest, and the 4 was his 5th highest. So all the other pip cards we've seen. So we know that North started with a 5-card heart suit. East started with a 2-card heart suit, Ace Queen. I started with a 2-card heart suit. And so West started with a 4-card heart suit. Okay, 5 from the North hand, 2, 2, and West started with 4 hearts. Great. All right, it's good. Now, again, actually nothing's good to me here. My spades are no good to me, and my diamonds are no good to me. So it's probably not going to make any difference what I do. Here's the King of Hearts. The Jack of Hearts. Great. So we know North's got another heart to cash. And East is being brave, pitching those spades. And we're going to get one spade trick at the end. So you can see it didn't make any difference, and North didn't have any spades, which is why he didn't lead a spade to me. So on this hand, I think this is a good example of what I'm talking about, because this is something I want to improve myself, and I encourage you guys to think about it. But because I was a little bit slow, not overly slow, but because I just took my time for the first few tricks rather than just instantly bam, 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 then that ended up saving me time at the end. So you don't want to feel bad about, you don't want to be slow as a, what do they call it, wet week. But it's okay just to go at your own pace for a while. And then once you've got all the information you need, then it's easy after that. So I'm not sure how long that hand took to play, but it wasn't very long. And we got all the information we need. Notice North led the 6 of hearts. I'm just going to hide that option. North led the 6 of hearts. This is what I was talking about. And I played the 3 and West played the 2. So 6, 3, 2. Then North played the 4, 9, 5. So by that stage, we'd seen the 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We've seen all those little cards go. So we know the entire distribution of the heart suit. Okay, good. Whew. It's not that hard work if you just slow down and get into the habit. Whoa, look at this. Okay, so what are we going to do here? What do you guys think we should do? One thing to watch is the vulnerability. So North and South are vulnerable. So we don't want to be making any crazy sacrifices. But on the other hand, that's a pretty impressive hand. 8-card club suit. Gus is going 5 clubs. Teresa's going 4 clubs. Q from Star Trek is going 2 clubs. So we're certainly bidding clubs. It's just a question of how high to bid. I'm going 5 clubs. I don't love the vulnerability. I don't love it, but I've got 8 of them. Gosh, North, the ace of diamonds in the North hand, and we might make 5 clubs. I think 2 clubs is a little bit timid. I don't mind 3 clubs or 4 clubs or 5 clubs. Who knows? I'm going to bid 5 clubs. I know I've got to be a bit careful myself about these. Sometimes these shapely hands, I sometimes overbid a little bit, but it's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive hand. And we bought it in 5 clubs. Okay, so we got just the lovely cards we need. Remember, I was saying we need North to have the ace of diamonds. Well, North had the ace and king of diamonds. So it looks like we're just going to lose a spade and what have we got there? 8, 9, maybe a club. We still might lose a diamond. Probably not. No, we're not going to lose a diamond. So let's just play some trumps. And trumps break. So now let's look at this diamond suit again. Now let's rush into these things. Let's just take a minute. And what can go wrong? When you're in a contract that just looks awesome and there doesn't seem to be any problem, that's the time to think, well, what could go wrong on this? Clearly, I'm going to make my contract. But what might go wrong? Well, and by wrong, I mean, we don't just want to make our contract. We want to try and make extra tricks. So the only bad thing that might happen is that the diamond suit might not break. So if East has got Jack 4th of diamonds, so by Jack 4th, I mean a 4-card suit with the Jack, then I've still got a diamond to lose. If West has got 4 to the Jack, it's no problem because I can finesse. But I still have the chance that if diamonds don't break, I can still maybe able to take a roughing finesse on the heart suit. So suppose, for example, I played Queen of Diamonds, Diamond to the Ace, and it turned out that East had a full card diamond suit to the Jack. So it looks like I've got a diamond to lose, but I've got that King of Hearts. So if that happens, I can take a roughing finesse on the heart suit. By that, I mean Queen of Diamonds over to the Ace, King of Hearts, throwing a diamond, and if East covers with the Ace, then I rough, cross back to the diamond, and away we go. Okay, so having thought that out, we can now go, let's just play another trump or two. You never know, sometimes the opponents throw things the way that help. So there goes a diamond from West, so I'm pretty sure we're good to go now. Yep, there's the diamond. Okay, so we make 6. Good. And again, look, I mean, it's the same thing as on the first hand. So often the end of the hand is easy. We just rattle through it because, after West followed suit to 2 rounds of diamonds, there was no problem. But you don't want to play fast and get to that point and then run into trouble. So it's better to slow down, play at your own speed, and then once you're absolutely sure, the last 6 tricks just disappear like that. And if you're ever watching good players, you'll often find the same thing happens. The first few tricks go slow, gets to the 6th trick or the 7th trick, and all of a sudden everyone puts their cards away because everybody knows what's going on. Good. All right, let's try hand 3. 3 high card points, 3, 1, 4, 5, very soft. By soft, I mean queens and jacks are kind of soft points. I don't know why they call them soft, but that's what they do. 1 spade, 2 diamonds, 3 spades. Ooh, now what? I know what I'm going to do on this hand. What do you think we should do here, folks? There's no doubt on my mind about what the right bid is. I'm 100% certain I know what I'm going to do. What do you think? And look at the vulnerability as well. Marianne, so we've got a couple of passes. Marianne's going 3 diamonds, Suzanne's going 4 diamonds, Teresa's going 4 diamonds. Okay, here's a question for you. Well, we can't actually bid 3 diamonds because East has already bid 3 spades. If we bid 4 diamonds, now, what do you think is going to happen? Okay, if I bid 4 diamonds now, if we as a team, we're on the team here. If we bid 4 diamonds, what will happen next? I'll leave you with that question to think about for a second. Right, they're going to bid 4 spades. They're going to bid 4 spades. They're going to bid 4 spades. Everybody's got the right answer, or the most likely answer. Almost certainly, they're going to bid 4 spades. So what's the point of bidding 4 diamonds if we know the opposition are just going to bid 4 spades? Why do we do it? It doesn't help anybody at all. It just helps the opposition. It doesn't help us. So we could bid 4 diamonds, and if the opposition bids 4 spades, bid 5 diamonds. We could do that. But why not just bid 5 diamonds straight away? If we're going to bid 4 diamonds and then bid 5 diamonds, why not just bid 5 diamonds. And that we were going to do that anyway. And it just makes the bidding a little bit harder for East-West. Now, why am I rushing off to 5 diamonds with only 3 high card points? Well, look at the vulnerability. East and West are vulnerable. So if they make game, and they're almost certainly going to make game, their score is going to be, what's the score for 4 spades making 4 vulnerable? You guys know that, right? It would be 620 to East-West. Now, because we're not vulnerable, if we bid 5 diamonds and if we get doubled and we go 3 down, minus 500, we're still better off than letting them make their 4 spade contract. So I'm going to bid 5 diamonds immediately. It might be a good sacrifice. It might push the opposition to 5 spades. It might get doubled and go 4 down and lose 800, which would be bad, of course. But there's lots of good things that can happen and not much bad that can happen. There's the double. There's no surprise there. So we've just got to try and go only 3 down. And we're going to lose, what, a spade, a heart, and 2 clubs. So it looks like we're going to go 2 down at most in this 5, what are we in? 5 diamond contract. And the opposition almost certainly would have made their 4 spade contract. We would have made 1 diamond at the most because the opposition have only got 3. So one of our opponents has a singleton diamond. So we might make a diamond. We might make a heart. We might make a club. I guess we could make 2 clubs, but it's all pretty unlikely. Almost certainly the opposition would have made their 4 spade contract. There's a club. And we can rough. And ace. Okay, so that's actually good news. The bad diamond break is not that bad for us, to be honest, because East started with 3 to the jack. But the bad diamond break is actually good for us because, okay, tell me, why am I so pleased that the diamonds broke 3-0? Why is that a good thing? And just one more round of diamonds. I might as well finesse the club here, I guess. Didn't work, but that's fine. Well, was the ace? The king of hearts is good, isn't it? Yeah, ace of hearts is gone. Doesn't matter. I can just rough a heart. Doesn't matter. I'm good to go now. So I'm 2 down, which should be a good score. Rough. Okay, the reason I'm so happy about the fact that diamonds broke 3-0 is that means if the opposition had been playing in 4 spades, they would not have lost any diamonds. Okay, and 5 diamonds is a good score for us. Minus 300, 85%. Great. So let's look at this. So imagine you were playing in 4 spades, which is what we were expecting the opposition were going to do. The fact that diamonds break 3-0 is actually good for declarer had they been playing in spades, because it means they would not have lost any diamond tricks. So the 3-0 diamond break didn't cause me any stress whatsoever as declarer, but it wouldn't have helped us at all had we been defending. See what I mean there? 3-0 diamond break was actually good had West been playing in spades. Actually, they could have made 6 spades. So, yeah, great result for us. Okay, good. These are good hands to start the new year with. 1 no trump, 2 clubs, 4 spades. So nothing to do here. This is definitely a pass. Sorry, just a question from the last hand. Why were they afraid of bidding 5 spades? Well, you know, high level. I don't know. I can't read the computer's mind. I'm not sure if it has a mind or not. But high level bidding is hard. You know, if we preempted 5 diamonds, it's always going to be harder for the opposition than had we bid 4 diamonds and then 5 diamonds. Now, maybe they should have bid 5 spades, maybe, but it's just hard for them because of our 5 diamond bid. So you always want to be just niggling away and pushing the opposition and giving them a chance to make a mistake. Okay, hand 4, here we go. Nothing, absolutely nothing to do here. I know we've got a club fit, but this hand's just awful. Everything's wrong about it. The hand's very balanced. There's just nothing to do. So I'm not going to do any crazy 5 club sacrifice. This is just an easy pass. And I'm playing East and West because my system is set up to play Acol. East and West are also playing Acol. So West has got 12 to 14 points. We're going to see those in a second anyway. And I'm going to delete a club. Now, let's just look at that first, review the auction. So North overcall club, showing at least a 5-card club suit. Okay. And the first trick was 3, 2, Queen, 9. And North correctly has switched to a heart. Well done, North. No, why... how many clubs did East start with? How many clubs did East start with? Again, we just, you know, it might not make any difference on the hand. We're going to play the Queen of Hearts here anyway. There's no choice about it. But we just want to get into the habit of going slow, make sure we don't miss any critical information. Marianne, there you go, Marianne. Awesome. Yep, good one, Terence. North started with 5 because North overcalled. West started with 4. I started with 3. So that leaves 1 in the North hand. Remember, North overcalled 2 clubs, showing at least a 5-card suit. So North had 5. West started with 4. I started with 3. So East has started with 1 club. Great. Okay. Excellent. Good. And we know East has got at least 5, probably 6 spades. Okay. So we're getting a pretty good idea about what's going on in the hands already. So we know East has probably got 6 spades, maybe 5, but probably 6. Started with a singleton club. How many spades has North got? What's North's spade suit? And why am I going on and taking so much time on this hand when I could just play the Queen of Hearts? Because obviously it's taking long to play because I'm talking it through, but we want to be building up a picture of the missing hands and not missing anything. So East has got at least 5 spades, probably 6. So North has probably 1 spade, maybe 2. So North is something like, if I had to guess, I would say North is probably something like 1 spade, 4 hearts, 3 diamonds, 5 clubs. That's my guess. 1 spade. I think my guess is 1, 4, 3, 5 in the North hand. Okay, so no surprise there. East did have a 6-card spade suit. And North has pitched a diamond, probably from a 3-card, 1, 5, 3-card suit. probably. Now, there's no point covering. Oh, no, actually, is there a point covering this or not? Well, yeah, I'm a bit worried, actually. I'm a little bit concerned that if North did start with a 3-card diamond suit, if I play the queen, West plays the ace, and North probably drops the 10, and then the 9 will be good. So I don't want to do that. So I'm going to play low. And I think East has got no diamonds left, if I'm reading this correctly. There we go. Great. So we figured this hand, we figured that out. We worked out that it wasn't the right thing to do to cover the jack with the queen, because we were slow and we were thinking about the hands early rather than late. Now, the rest of the hand's easy to play. There's no issue here at all. Okay, so East's hearts were better than I thought. Now look at this North hand. Remember my guess was 1, 4, 3, 5, and that's exactly what North had. 1, 3, 4, 5. That's pretty cool, right? Now, Jenny's saying, why didn't I win the Queen of Diamonds and lead a club back? I wouldn't have won the Queen of Diamonds because East played the Jack. If I'd played the Queen, Jenny, when East played the Jack, if I'd played the Queen, West would have played the Ace. Well, he played it anyway. And the 10 would have dropped because North had already thrown away one of his diamonds, and that would have made the 9 of diamonds a winner. Okay, so I never had the chance to do that. All right, so again, this has been a really good example of what I've been getting at, is that we go slow, not painfully slow, but just slow down, gather the information on the first part of the hand, and then the rest of the hand is easy. We don't want to be going the other way around. We don't want to be rushing through the first half of the hand and then thinking, oh no, what on earth? I can't remember what happened. That's a week 2, I think. Yep, week 2. So nothing to do here. Pass. 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 Now, okay, I think this is going to be a reasonable result for us. Why am I so happy about this hand? I'm quite pleased about this auction so far, and the reason is that North has got between sort of around 6 to 9 points, 7 or 8 points, something like that, and I've got 4. So the opposition almost certainly have 25 or more points between the two hands. So I think the opposition could make, yeah, right, Terence. So I think the opposite, well, I'm not quite sure if you mean I had a 4-card spade suit or not. I think the opposition are quite likely to be able to make, there you go, Gus, that's what I was after. The opposition is so strong, I think that they probably could have made game. So that preempt from North, the week 2, I call it's a preempt because I know it's a week 2, but it's a preemptive type of bid, has perhaps kept East and West, stopped East and West from bidding a game. Wow, look at that. Okay, so here's, again, let's slow down. So North, so I led the 10 for Queen 2. What does that tell us so far? We got a lot of information on this hand already. The hand's just about done for us. What do we know about the north hand? What do we know about the east hand? Just slow down, calm down. And how many hearts did north start with? How many hearts did east start with? Who's got the king of diamonds? Who's got the queen of spades? We have all this information already. We have all this information already. So, first of all, north opened 2 hearts. So north has got a 6-card heart suit. And I started with 1. So north started with 6. West started with 2. West started with 2. I started with 1. So therefore, east started with 4, right? 6 in the north hand, 2 in the west hand, 1. So east started with a 4-card heart suit. Now, half the distance. Really good. Good comment here. North has the ace, king, queen of hearts. Ace, king, queen. So north, who opened a weak 2 in hearts, we know has got the ace, king, queen of hearts. Oh, sorry, west only had 1 heart. Sorry. Yep, quite right. Quite right. David. Yes, sometimes they're looking back. Sorry, west only started with 1 heart and I started with 1. Yes. So east started with 5. Quite right. So 6 in the north hand, 1 in the west hand, not 2. I get confused looking at that. 6, 1, 1. So east started with a 5-card heart suit. Yep. North started with the ace, king, queen of hearts. That's 9 points. And north opened a weak 2 in hearts. Well, north can't have anything else. If north had ace, king, queen of hearts and the king of diamonds or the queen of spades, he would have opened, no more honors in the north hand. So we know that east has got the king of diamonds and the queen of spades. So east started with 4 spades, 5 hearts. Three clubs, and therefore 1 diamond, if we've read this correctly. So I think east has got king of diamonds, and that's it. So east is going to have to play hearts anytime now. Okay, good. There we go. All right. Now, if you find all this tiring, going through all this stuff, you just got to get used to it. Sorry. I've been playing a bit of backgammon online, and sometimes I play against opponents who play really fast, just bam, 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 bam. And I find myself getting all flustered and trying to play to their speed and making mistakes. So I've learned that whatever it is, doesn't matter what I'm doing, I've just got to learn to play at my tempo, not the opposition's tempo. And when you're playing down at the club or online or whatever, and everyone's playing really fast, and you think, oh, they're playing too fast, I can't keep up. Well, you don't have to play at the opposition's tempo. You play at your tempo. One of the things that sometimes people talk about on Sky Bridge Club, for example, about the computer plays too fast. The computer plays too fast. But it doesn't mean that you have to play fast. You just have to be aware that sometimes what the opposition doing can affect us, and we tend to get in sync, but we just got to be solid and do our own thing. Right, let's move on to hand 6. 10, 16 high card points, 1 to trump from east. East and west are vulnerable. I'm going to double here. This 1 to trump penalty. People have different methods of bidding, competing when the opposition have opened a no trump. We're playing pretty simple here. Doubling a no trump is penalties. So I'm just going to double a no trump. And if we get to defend 1 no trump, I'm going to lead a diamond and hope to take this contract down. Yeah. So 2 hearts there is, again, it's just a system agreement. This is the sort of stuff that you have to agree with your partner. But the way the computer is set up, quite common method, is that even if we're playing transfers, a lot of people play that after the double, transfers, system's off. Transfers don't apply anymore. So West here, even though the system is set up to play transfers, that 2 heart bid is no longer a transfer because I doubled. It's just 2 hearts showing hearts. And if you don't play transfers or don't know what I'm talking about, forget it. Doesn't matter. That 2 hearts is just hearts. And 2 hearts, 2 no trumps from north. I don't really have anything much extra. I've doubled showing 16 and I've only got 16, but I just, maybe that 5 card diamond suit, maybe. I just hate 2 no trumps. So I'm going a little bit of a nervous 3 no trumps. Maybe I shouldn't, but maybe that 5 card diamond suit will be an extra trick. The thing is, I've already shown 16 points. So the fact that I've got 16, I've got nothing extra apart from that 5 card diamond suit, maybe. Okay. What do we got here? So 16 in my hand. So let's just go through the process. Don't feel pressure. Don't panic and feel like you have to play fast. You just relax. Take a moment. So North's got 5, 6, 7 points. 7. I started with 16. 16 and 7 is 23. Now, my quick calculation, which I find helps, is that East open 1 no trump, showing 12 to 14. So I find this just makes it quicker to do the maths for me. East shows 12 to 14. In my head, my shortcut to make this go faster is I just imagine is 13 plus or minus 1. So East is showing 12 to 14. I'm going to call it 13 plus or minus 1. So 13 in the East hand, 16, 5, 6, 7, 23 in the East and the North-South hands. So 23 and 13 is 36. So West has got 4 points plus or minus 1. Okay, so that makes it a bit easier, doesn't it? East has got 13 plus or minus 1. West has got 4 points plus or minus 1. And we're going to find out pretty quickly what's going on there. Jack. Ooh, Jack. This is a bit of a worry. So it looks, there's a little bit of a problem here because it looks to me like East has got the ace of hearts. Maybe West has got 3. Oh. Yeah, we've got to think this through here. 5. We've got 1 heart trick. Maybe 5 diamond tricks is 6. Let's imagine this earlier on. I said when things look really promising, when they look great, you've got to think about what might go wrong. Well, when things look bad, it's the opposite. When things look hopeless, we need to change our attitude and think, well, what could go right? Because if we don't make 5 diamond tricks, we're in deep strife. So I just have to hope to make 5 diamond tricks. So I'm counting 5 diamond tricks. So if we make 5 diamond tricks and a heart is 6, even if we take the ace queen of clubs, that's 8, we're still a trick short. Oh, yeah. So what I'm worried might happen here is if I take the king of hearts and I'm going to have to knock out the ace of spades. I can't avoid it. I need a spade trick because we don't have enough tricks otherwise. So again, 5 diamond tricks, 1 heart is 6. Even if with the club finesse works, that's 8. It's not enough tricks. I need at least 1 spade trick. And as soon as I play a spade, East is just going to play ace of hearts and then a heart over to West's queen, and I'm going to go down. Hopeless. Is there anything I can do? Well, maybe. I know it looks strange, but suppose I duck that heart. Now I'm hoping that West has got queen jack of hearts. If that's the case, if I let West win this trick and West plays another heart and I put the 10 in, if I'm reading this correctly, East will win the ace, maybe play another heart to the king, but now East will have no hearts left, and once she gets in with the ace of spades, she won't have a heart to get over to the West hand. So it looks kind of weird, but I'm going to duck this heart. Oh, lovely. Awesome. Great. This is exactly what we want. So now we can play the queen, heart, but East has got no hearts left. Okay, East has got no hearts. Because West bid 2 hearts showing a 5-card suit. So now when we lose the lead, when we lose that ace of spades to East, and it must be East because West has shown up with 3 points. Remember at the start of the hand, we said West had 4 points plus or minus 1. Well, West has already shown up with 3 points, the queen jack of hearts. So West can only have 2 more points at the most. So East has got the ace of spades. So we can knock out the ace of spades. We can lose a diamond to the queen, and we're going to be good to go after that. So we could play. We could actually. No, I'm just going to play ace king. Oh, great. Diamonds break. Now we can safely knock out the spade. East has got no hearts left. And we can even afford to finesse the club because, had we rushed into this hand and played fast, we'd say, I can't afford to finesse the club because if I finesse the club and it loses, West is going to take all those heart tricks. West can't have the king of clubs. The club finesse must work. Now over to the queen of spades, jack of diamonds, diamond to, doesn't matter, I can take 9, ace, 4, king of spades, and there we go. Now, check this. Maybe it's easier if I show you here. So what I was worried about would happen if I took the king too quickly. Let's say it goes 5, 2. I know this is hard to do in your head, but it's good practice. So imagine the play had gone 5 of hearts, 2 of hearts, Jack of hearts, king of hearts, 5-2 jack king. Now when I knock out the spade, East has still got the ace of hearts and another heart left. So I knock out the spade now, and East can now go ace of hearts, cross over to the queen, and West runs the heart suit. So that's pretty exciting. I'm quite pleased with myself. I'm not going to deny it. I'm quite pleased with myself. But this is a dangerous moment for me. Now, I know myself, when I've done something that I'm happy with, I've got a very strong tendency to be so pleased with myself that I mess up the next hand. So at this point, I need to just calm myself down. It's gone. On the next hand, I need to just go back and be really basic and not give away the gains that we've just got. So slow down. Take a drink of water, have a cup of tea or something, go for a walk, have a stretch, look around the room, rub the pencil, and don't do anything rash on the next hand, which we're playing now. So I'm just going to keep it really simple. 7, 8 high card points. I'm happy, nothing to think about. I can just calm down. 7, 8 high card points, nothing to do here. Vulnerable, don't really want to be competing too much at this vulnerability. I know I've only got 2 small diamonds, but vulnerable, just don't want to be competing. So just quietly pass. Okay. Now just make a normal lead. Just make a normal, nothing, easy, simple lead. Not going to lead a diamond because East has bid diamonds. I'm not going to lead a heart because I don't want to lead against a suit contract. I don't want to lead a suit in which I've got the ace but not the king. I want to wait for that trick to come to me. So I could lead a spade or I could lead a club. Those are my 2 choices. Either one. I think I'm going to lead a club. I'm just a little bit worried. Maybe a spade is a little bit too aggressive on the hand. I'm sort of, maybe I should be waiting for that king to come to me. So now I'm thinking a club. Maybe I could lead a diamond, but I don't want to mess up North's diamond suit. So I'm just going to lead a club. Let's have a look at this for a second. What happened there? 3, 2, king, 9. West started with a 6-card club suit. And East played the 9. Now, one bit of information we do have here is that the computer does not false card. By false card, I mean North doesn't play tricky cards here. So if North had another club, she would have just played low. Now, human players can mess us around a little bit, as they should. If you're a good human player, you won't automatically play the 9. You know, if East had 9, 7, she might play the 9 or the 7. But the computer just plays the 9. It wouldn't fall around there. So we know that East started with a singleton club because I've got the jack, North played the king, and West had the ace queen. So East started with a singleton club. Now, North's done well here not to return my suit. Right. One thing people go on, oh, North should always, if you don't return partner's suit, then the only reason not to return partner's suit is if you did or you blah, 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 blah. Don't want to hear it. It's, yes, sure, it's often right to return partner's suit, but North shouldn't just be returning my suit here because East has got no clubs left. So that business about return your partner's suit unless you... So North's done very well here to switch to a diamond, not play a club. Or maybe North had a better switch, but North's done well not to play a club. Not entirely sure the diamonds are right, but not the club. And let's play the queen. 9. Ace. Now, unfortunately, I've got to lead a spade. I don't think it's going to matter too much. It does matter, unfortunately. It does matter. Yep. What am I on this? Oh, East played the ace of spades. Yeah, of course. Sorry. Okay, good. Well done, North. Well done, North, not returning my suit. And look at that diamond suit. Gosh, Declare did well. Look at that. North played a very sneaky 6 of diamonds there, away from the king queen, and Declare correctly played the jack. So that was a sneaky 6 of diamonds and a very good play from East there to play the jack. Well, actually, East could have let it run round to the 9, to be honest. Or is that what happened? I can't remember now. Anyway, good. All right, all good. Good. All right, how are we feeling? All good? Q saying, big favor to ask, could anyone make the big effort of liking the Sky Bridge Club? Oh, the YouTube channel. I'm sure it'd help Graeme with the YouTube algorithm. Q, thank you. That's a really nice, thanks, Q from Star Trek. That's a really kind thing to say. Actually, the best thing you can do is, like, if you do like the video, just click the like button. It really does help a lot. It sort of recommends the video to other people, and it does sort of lift the video up when other people are searching about bridge things. So yeah, thank you. I know a lot of you do. I know a lot of you do that already, and I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to it already as well. Just click you'll see the subscribe to the Skybridge Club YouTube channel. It's all free. It doesn't cost anything. It just keeps you notified when stuff's going on. So yes, all those things really, they do help a lot. Thank you. Thanks, Q. That's really kind. A diamond, a spade, and Pip. Awesome. There you go. Thanks, Pip. Everybody really appreciate it. That's really kind. Okay, a diamond, a spade, and it's me to bid. So one thing that we've got to be careful of here is that we've got to remember that there's a difference between responding to an opening bid and responding to an overcall. So had North opened one spade, then I would definitely want to be responding with my 8 high card points. But North did not open. North overcalled, and responding to an overcall is not the same as responding to an opening bid. I don't have to respond to an overcall anytime I've got 6 points. So I can, but I don't have to. Now, if I'm going to do anything, I could bid. I don't really want to bid clubs, can't support the spades. I could bid a no trump, but it's not such a great hand. Maybe one spade is the right contract. Maybe North makes 4 or 5 spade tricks and a couple of hearts, and maybe one spade's the right spot. What do you think? Again, had North opened one spade, I definitely would respond because North can have a strong hand. But North's overcall, he's not going to be super strong because he would have doubled if he had a really good hand. So the chances of us making game are slim. And maybe one spade's the right contract. So, yeah, Terence, I'm with you, Terence. I think I'm just going to quietly pass. And I'm quite happy, sort of. I don't love defending a no Trump. A no Trump would have been okay, but I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doubling, to be honest, and defending one no Trump double, but I'm just going to pass. I'm not keen on bidding two clubs with 5-card suit to the 10. And so let's just go for a quiet pass. Ooh, goodness. Look at that spade suit. Well, I'm glad we didn't get carried away here. This could be an awkward contract for declarer. So North started with at least 5 spades, probably 5. In fact, we know it's 5. How do we know that North? Yes, Sunil is saying double. Yeah, double might have been right, to be honest, Sunil. I think that's would have been a good option. How many spades? All right, what's going on in the spade suit? How many spades did North have? How many spades did West start with? We've got all the information we need already from the auction and the opening lead. How many spades did North have start with? How many spades did West start with? There can be no doubt. Take a moment. Just take a moment. Don't feel bad about going. Takes a few seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds. It's fine. No one's going to be upset if we take 5 seconds to think about something. Now, it's got to be a 5-card suit because the only spade we're missing is the 2. So North's 5 is his 4th highest spade. We can see the 4 and the 3. The 2 must be North's 5th highest spade. So North must have started with 5. West must have started with 2. So West started with 2 spades. Yeah, maybe West is something like 2 spades. Oh, King Jack of spades. All right. Maybe West is something like 2 spades, 3 hearts, 5 diamonds, and 3 clubs or something like that. I don't know. I don't really. I can't really see that my diamonds are going to be any good to me. I think King, Queen, 10, King, Queen, Jack, 10, 7, King, Queen, Jack. No, my diamonds are actually no good to me, unfortunately, because the North have the Queen of. So what's going on there? So looks like North did start with. I hope North didn't have King. I hope North didn't have King, Queen, 10 of diamonds. That would be embarrassing. Then my diamond discard would have been bad. So I'm hoping that West started with 5 diamonds. Otherwise, throwing a diamond did cost a trick. 10 of hearts, 5-2. I can play a club to West Queen. But if I'm reading this correctly, I think North only has 1 more club left, if I'm reading this correctly. So even if I play a club to the Queen, I don't think North's got any clubs left. So I'm going to try and play hearts. Okay, well, that's good news that West did start with a 5-card club suit. So North's. So I think West started with 2 spades, 3 hearts, 5 diamonds, and 3 clubs. 2, 3, 5, 3 shape. So let's just play a heart. And there we go. So here's the North hand. So again, you might be saying, why not play a club back from me? Well, because my guess was that West, I know West started with 2 spades. And once West showed up with a 5-card diamond suit, because West bid a no trump, West's shape must be 2, 3, 5, 3. And therefore, if West has got 3 clubs and I've got 5 and North's got 3, North must only have 2-card club suit. So there's no point trying to play clubs. All right, good. Let's try hand 9. Oh, nice hand. 2 spades. Oh, that's a weak 2. But I'm going to bid 4 hearts anyway here. No, North doesn't have a strong hand, but my hand's pretty good. 3 no trumps, maybe. And 4 hearts, we've got maybe a heart or 2. Ace, 6, 8. West is stopping me roughing there. So I think we're going to be okay. We can just draw some trumps. Let's play another heart. Rough, and we can now, the diamond's good, so, sorry, the spades are good, so no problem here. I can cross over to I can play the queen. And I've still got an entry with the 10 of diamonds, and the king, queen of spades, I can throw my clubs. So it didn't matter. West played a spade for me anyway. 10 of diamonds, club to the king, and the 6 of hearts. Good. Fairly easy. Okay, last hand coming up. And then I'm off for dinner with my lovely wife and lovely mother-in-law at the Gutang restaurant. Who knows what Gutang is? 10, 14 high card points, so that's a heart. 2 clubs. I can just bid 2 hearts here. There's no great rush to show that 6-card heart suit. 3 no trumps, and that's fine. I've already bid my hearts twice. Two of diamonds. Oh, so we've got 2, 8. We're going to make a couple of diamond tricks. A couple of club tricks is 4. 3 spade tricks. Oh, I'd like to make some heart tricks. Let's play I just got to guess. I'm going to play the 8. 9, typical. Wish I'd played the 10 now. Maybe I should duck this. No, I'm going to play the ace. Spade to the king, queen. King. Jack. Oh, look at that. Diamonds are 3-3. I'm surprised about that. So now we can just set the heart suit up. I don't want to keep playing spades because I need that entry. Yeah, I can just play ace of hearts, queen of hearts, and club. The 6 of diamonds is a winner. I can play over to the king of spades, the jack of hearts throwing a club. Hearts are all good now anyway, but it doesn't matter. Over to the jack of spades, 10 of spades, and the ace of hearts. And 3 no trumps we are good to go. Great. Okay, well, thank you very much, everybody. That was a really good session. Thanks for all your comments and questions. It makes it much more fun. Tell your friends, come along and join us always on Mondays, and let's see what we can learn and how we can improve our bridge all together throughout the year. And good night. I will look forward to seeing you all next week. Thanks very much.